God says, "This is not the first time I've sent you a message, but this time I am raising my voice because your soul is in a delicate place between promise and peril. My child, you are being watched, loved, and surrounded by powers far greater than what your eyes can see. This message was not sent to everyone. This message is for you alone, because what is about to happen in your life is not normal. What is coming is not accidental. A stranger unknown to you, yet authorized in heaven, is about to step into your life and speak a sentence that will change everything. And when they do, you will remember this message and know God tried to prepare you. Archangel Michael speaks now, not in a whisper, not in suggestion, but with commanding urgency. I order you to open this message right now. Do not scroll. Do not push this aside. I have been sent to deliver something that cannot be delayed. If you skip this, you will delay a major move of heaven. If you finish this, the portal of what was promised long ago will finally begin to open. You have been waiting, quietly, patiently, painfully, hoping that something would shift, that the pressure would break, that the delays would stop. But all you kept getting were more tests, more betrayals, more confusion, and moments that almost felt like a breakthrough, only to fall back into silence. You prayed, but the answers were slow. You cried, but it seemed like no one noticed. You tried to speak up, but even the people closest to you misunderstood your pain. God says, I saw it all. I heard every silent scream. I counted every night you didn't sleep, and now I send a declaration over your life. Massive change is not coming. It has already been activated. A stranger has been instructed to speak into your situation. But this stranger is not a random person. They are heaven-sent, divinely backed, spiritually loaded, and legally assigned. You will not recognize their face, but you will feel something shift the moment they open their mouth. They will say something that confirms the very prayer you told no one about. They will reference a moment you thought only God knew. And when they do, your heart will tremble, not in fear, but in holy awareness that the God of the impossible has remembered you. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment I've been preparing you for. You have fought enough battles, you have cried behind enough locked doors, you have endured quiet heartbreaks and fake smiles, but now we move. Now we shift. Now the stranger comes." God says that stranger knows your name. Not your birth name, but your soul's name. The name I call you in secret. The name written on the scroll of your divine assignment. That person will speak life into what others tried to bury. That person will challenge what you've accepted. That person will unlock doors that others told you were permanently sealed. And when they say the words, "I'm your legal," it will seem confusing. But wait, because what follows will confirm that this was not earthly legal paperwork. This is spiritual inheritance. This is kingdom alignment. You have been waiting for someone to claim you, not in romance but in responsibility. Someone to show up and say you are not forgotten. You are covered. You are seen. That moment is coming. but you must prepare yourself to believe it. Because if you keep treating yourself like the abandoned, you will not recognize the voice of the appointed. You must start treating yourself like the one who is next in line, next for breakthrough, next to be chosen, next to be elevated. Michael says you are next, but not if you remain in the past. There are people from your past who do not deserve access to your future. Let them go. Let them wonder. Let them misunderstand. Because if you carry old pain into this new promise, it will distort the gift. Heaven is too intentional to allow that. That's why you've been feeling pressure lately. Because heaven is detoxing your environment. You've been feeling lonely, not because you are unloved, but because God is separating the noise from the voice. And the next voice you hear will not be from someone familiar. It will be the stranger. God says, "Do not be afraid when they arrive. They were sent. They are not here to confuse you. They are here to confirm you." This stranger will come with words that don't just inspire you, they will realign you. Their words will wake up the part of you that has been asleep for years. That child inside you who used to dream wildly, that part will awaken. That confident version of you who used to believe in big things, they'll come back. That voice inside you that whispered, "You're called for more." It will rise again because this is not motivation, it's activation. Archangel Michael warns, but be cautious. The enemy knows something is shifting. That's why certain people have suddenly resurfaced. That's why random arguments keep happening. That's why you're being tempted with old habits. These are traps, spiritual distractions sent to delay the arrival of the stranger. Don't fall for it. This is your final test. There is also a document, yes, a literal document, that you will either receive or hear about within days. It might seem small. It might look like an email, a text, a message from someone unfamiliar. Don't ignore it. Read carefully because hidden within it is the beginning of a legal realignment over your name, your path, and your destiny. The legal systems of heaven are signing off on something that your earthly self gave up on, but God never gave up. Heaven kept it on hold. And now finally, it's being released. God says, "I didn't forget. I didn't abandon. I didn't overlook. I was working behind the scenes. I was waiting for the perfect moment. And now it's here." Michael says, you are being re-identified. No longer the broken one. No longer the used one. No longer the overlooked. From now on, you are the restored, the favored, the rightful heir. But you must be brave. You must walk away from what doesn't match this next chapter. Stop apologizing for your growth. Stop trying to explain your silence. Some people don't deserve the explanation. They only understand your worth when it's gone. Let them feel it. Let them learn. Let them sit with the weight of not valuing you when they had the chance. Because the stranger is coming, and when they do, you won't have time to look back. God says, massive change is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. I am flipping your world upside down so you can finally see what I've been trying to show you. You thought your plans were ruined, but I ruined them so mine could rise. This message is your confirmation. Every tear had purpose, every delay was divine, every heartbreak was redirection, and now your time has arrived. A stranger will come. They will speak, they will shift things. But will you be ready? Will your heart be open, or will fear talk you out of what faith has prepared? Michael warns, if you delay obedience, you delay breakthrough. If you ignore this message, you slow the angelic assignments. But if you act, if you believe, if you prepare, heaven will respond instantly. So what should you do now? Start preparing as if the door has already opened. Start moving like your name has already been approved. Start talking like someone who is about to be claimed, not abandoned, because this time you won't be left behind. God says, you've passed the tests, now receive the reward. This is not a message of warning, it's a message of release. But don't miss it. Don't scroll. Don't silence that voice inside you telling you this is real, because it is. You were drawn to this moment for a reason. You were seen. You were chosen. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now because your story is about to shift and heaven refuses to let you miss it. And finally, God whispers, you are mine. I'm coming for you through the voice of a stranger, and they will say, I'm your legal. Don't panic. Don't run. Just breathe and receive. Because everything you've been waiting for begins now. This message is not just a word. It is a divine emergency. It is heaven's loud cry echoing into your life at this very hour. You were not supposed to scroll past this. You were not supposed to overlook this moment, because today the heavens have bent low. The angels are watching. Archangel Michael himself is standing alert, and God, your Creator, is speaking. The question is, will you hear? Will you listen before everything you thought was solid suddenly begins to shift? God says, you are about to be confronted by a stranger. But this stranger is no ordinary person. They carry with them a truth that has been hidden for years. Buried deep beneath layers of secrecy, legal barriers, and forgotten bloodlines. This stranger will say something that sounds like fiction at first. They will say, I am your legal connection. I have the proof. I am tied to your destiny. You may laugh it off. You may feel confused, but don't dismiss this. Don't wave it away as madness, because what they are bringing is real. It is sealed, it is signed, and the time for it to surface is now. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this message now, for the Spirit of the living God has been trying to get your attention for the last 59 days. He has whispered through dreams. He has stirred through your emotions. He has interrupted your sleep. He has caused you to stumble upon names, headlines, memories, each of them designed to trigger something divine inside you. But still you have not fully seen it. Still your heart hesitates. Still you say it cannot be. But I, Michael, tell you it can be. It is. Heaven's scroll has reached its next chapter in your story, and you are in it. The courtroom of heaven has been convened. A legal shift is happening, not in earthly courts, but in the higher courts of justice. You are being moved from a place of delay to a place of divine appointment. But before this can happen, a confrontation must occur. A stranger must speak, and when they do, the veil of your old life will begin to tear. You have been asking God for change. You have cried for relief. You have begged for clarity. And God, in His mercy, has chosen this bizarre, uncomfortable, unexpected path to bring it. The path will not look normal. In fact, it will challenge everything you assumed about where you came from and where you are going. But hear this. God says, do not reject what looks unfamiliar just because it came from an unexpected direction. The unfamiliar is the doorway to your next dimension. You were never meant to live the rest of your life in confusion. You were never meant to stay in the shadows, unaware of the power, inheritance, authority, and legacy that was meant to be revealed. The enemy tried everything to hide this truth from you. He made sure key people stayed silent. He influenced officials. He manipulated minds. He built walls of forgetfulness. He covered you with the illusion of being insignificant. But now that illusion is being shattered, Archangel Michael says, the lie will collapse. The moment the stranger reveals their identity and utters the name that only someone with divine information could know, you will feel it. Something deep inside you will ignite. You will not need DNA to prove it. You will not need a lawyer. You will not need anyone else to validate what your spirit already knows, because your spirit remembers what your mind has forgotten. This message is not for everyone. That is why it found you. This is not something that should be debated or overanalyzed. It is something you must feel. Deep, raw, undeniable. God says you are being shifted. Your name is about to be spoken in a room you haven't even entered yet. Documents are being released, hidden letters, old files, conversations behind your back. They are surfacing. Even now, someone you have never met is preparing to reach out. They have thought about it 100 times. They are afraid of what your reaction will be. They wonder if you will reject them. They wonder if you will curse them. But the Lord says, you will recognize them even if you've never seen them before, because there is a soul signature, a divine vibration, a confirmation from heaven. They have something that belongs to you, and they have no peace until they return it. Be ready. Not everything will be joyful at first. There will be confusion, shock, maybe even anger. But after the dust settles, there will be revelation, peace, glory, a new inheritance. Because this is not just about a person, it's about your placement. You were always meant to rise, but someone blocked the path. Now heaven is unblocking it. God says, you have spent too long living beneath what I assigned to your name. You have cried silently about things you couldn't even describe. You've looked in the mirror and wondered why you've always felt out of place. It is because something was concealed from you. But I am God, and I reveal what is hidden. I am the breaker of chains and the revealer of secrets. And today, I decree you will not walk blind any longer. Archangel Michael says, I have fought in the spirit realm for you to receive this message. I have battled confusion, doubt, and delay just to make sure you read this exact sentence right now. You were seconds away from skipping this, but something in your spirit shouted, "Open it," and here you are. Heaven says, now that you've opened it, you cannot unsee what's coming. The light has been turned on. The shadows cannot hide what's already been exposed. You are entering a season where God will use people you never trusted to reveal truths you never knew. Be discerning. Not everyone who comes to you is an enemy. Some are divine messengers in human skin. They carry God's codes. They carry divine information. They carry the connection that unlocks the next phase of your destiny. Do not dismiss what seems strange. It may be sacred. You will feel things you've never felt. You will dream differently. You will notice unusual patterns. A name will repeat. A face will return in your memory. That is not coincidence. That is the work of the Holy Spirit. Heaven is aligning your path like chess pieces. Strategic, precise, unstoppable. You are being summoned, you are being called, and soon your whole world will know why. This is not just about a legal shift. This is a spiritual alignment. The enemy tried to delay you through people, paperwork, shame, distractions, but no more. God says, I am now your defender. I am now your voice in rooms you can't enter. I am now your vindicator. Every closed door will swing wide open. Every lie told about you will collapse. Every plan to keep you small is disintegrating right now. A stranger, a name, a file, a sentence that sounds like fiction, but it's not fiction. It's prophecy. Fulfilled, revealed, manifested. All eyes will soon turn to you. People will say, how did they find that out? How did this happen? Where did this blessing come from? But you will know. It came from this moment, from this divine interruption, from this sacred message, from the voice of God and the hand of Michael. Heaven has waited long enough. Now is your moment. Now is your hour. Get ready. Watch for the stranger. Listen for the confirmation. It's about to begin. This message is not for everyone. It is not for those who stumble here by mistake. This is not for those who scroll past the truth and pretend as if nothing divine has reached them. No, this message is for you. Yes, you who has opened this at this exact moment. You did not land here by coincidence. You were led here by design. Heaven has been watching. The time has come. And this message has been sent, not whispered, but thundered down into your life with a divine echo that you cannot ignore anymore. God says, you must hear this now, or you may not have the chance to hear it again. Archangel Michael stands guard over this message as he delivers it with urgency. His sword is drawn, not in anger, but in fierce protection over your soul, your life, your destiny. There are forces that have been trying to deceive you, cloud you, blind you from the truth of what's happening. But no more shall you be misled. No more shall you walk in confusion. No more shall you be used, manipulated, twisted by those who wear a mask of loyalty but hold daggers behind their backs. God says, I am tearing off every mask. I am ripping away every lie. I am exposing every shadow that has tried to live beside your light. Listen closely, for this cannot be repeated. A stranger is about to speak a word that will shake the ground you walk on. This stranger, someone you do not know, but who knows more about you than you realize, is about to claim something shocking. They will say they are your legal representative. They will say they have documents, secrets, or powers concerning you. They will say they know something about your past, your name, your inheritance, your life. And your first reaction will be disbelief. You will question it. You will think this is madness. But I, the Lord your God, say, do not reject this instantly. Look again, watch, pray, because this stranger may hold a truth wrapped in mystery. You see, not every stranger is sent to harm. Some are messengers, some are keys, some are divine interruptions. You have been protected, hidden for a reason. There are people around you who think they know everything. They assume they understand your heart, your choices, your calling, but they do not. They've misjudged you. They have laughed behind your back. They've shared smiles with you in daylight and shared your secrets in darkness. And yet you kept forgiving, kept loving, kept hoping. But now the time for silence has ended. Archangel Michael says, the trumpet is being sounded in the spirit. You cannot afford to delay. There will be massive changes in your life, and they are beginning now. You were warned before in whispers. Now, you are being warned in thunder. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you have never entered. Documents are being signed, deals are being made. Not all of them are holy. There is someone trying to legally take something that belongs to you. They are trying to gain ownership of a land, a promise, an inheritance, a connection, a gift that I gave to you and only you. God says, I gave it, I sealed it, I will not let it be stolen. But you must rise now. You cannot remain in ignorance. You must watch, act, and believe. The blessing meant for you is so large that others have become greedy. They have tried to cut you out of what I'm preparing, but their scheme will fail because I, the Lord, will frustrate the plans of the wicked. Do not be afraid when chaos starts around you. Don't be afraid when people begin to act strange, avoid you, or accuse you. It's a sign. It means the enemy is nervous. It means you are nearing a shift so great even demons tremble at the idea of you walking into your fullness. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a change. This is a divine takeover. What was small will become large. What was hidden will be revealed. What was locked will be opened. And those who thought you would remain quiet forever will be stunned. A voice from heaven has been shouting your name. You have been chosen for something radical, something royal, something that cannot be copied or faked. And now is the time. God says, the stranger who comes is a mirror to a deeper mystery. Someone long ago signed something involving your name. They hid it from you. They buried the truth. But now, like a seed breaking through the ground, it will come to light. Someone pretended to be your ally, but they were taking steps to control your path. Their plan was to wait until you rose high enough and then trap you. But I won't let it happen. I'm sending a divine interference. That stranger may be the one who exposes everything, or they may be the first sign of many. Don't reject the stranger. Test them, and let my Spirit reveal if they are messenger or manipulator. I will not let you be fooled. There is a person in your life right now who keeps smiling at you, but inside they are boiling with envy. They act like your friend, maybe even family, maybe even romantic, but they're threatened by the glow I placed inside of you. God says, I gave you something they didn't understand. Instead of celebrating it, they tried to control it. But now they are losing grip. That's why they're acting strange. That's why their tone changes when you speak of your future. That's why they discourage you subtly, because they fear your light. But do not dim your flame for their comfort. Shine brighter, because what's coming next will need all the light you can carry. A legal battle is forming in the realm of the Spirit, not just paperwork judgments. People have been speaking false things about you behind closed doors. They are building a case of lies. They hope to discredit you before others can honor you. They know something good is coming for you, and they're trying to ruin your name before it arrives. But God says, I am your defense. I am your truth. I will dismantle their trap. I will confuse their tongues. I will make those who rise against you fall in their own pit. Amen. God says this message is for you, and you must open your heart fully to receive it. Archangel Michael says this will happen, yes, that exact day. And Jesus is commanding you to open this right now. This is not a coincidence. This is not just another whisper in the wind. This is divine alignment, a heavenly directive, because something is shifting in the spirit realm. Something extraordinary is unfolding in your life, and it cannot wait another moment. There's a gift coming to you, a gift so big, so beautiful, that your heart will not be able to contain the joy of it all. Someone is going to give you a new house very soon, and you must open your eyes to see the signs. Open soon. Open it quickly. Quickly. Time is moving, and with every tick of the clock, your blessing draws closer. You have waited long. You have endured many storms. You have walked through seasons where the world seemed to forget your name. Nights where the ceiling was your only confidant, and the silence screamed louder than your thoughts. But God says no more. This is your season. This is your appointed hour. And Archangel Michael says, with divine certainty, this will happen. The heavens have spoken. The divine clock is striking. The angels are moving. The stars are aligning, and your name is being called before the courts of heaven. Open it quickly, for this is not just a promise. It is a prophecy being fulfilled in real time. You will get a very good surprise from God. Something you thought was lost forever is about to come knocking on your door. Something you prayed for with tears rolling down your face is being prepared behind the veil. A door is opening that no one can shut. And behind that door, a new house is waiting. A place of rest, of peace, of joy. A place where your soul will feel safe, your spirit will feel alive, and your future will finally begin to bloom. This person who will give it to you has been sent by divine order. They have been stirred in the night by dreams of you. They have been prompted in ways they do not yet understand. Their spirit has been moved to bless you, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to God. You are chosen. You are marked. You are deeply loved. And now you are about to walk into something completely unexpected, completely overwhelming, and completely good. God says, you've walked through valleys where the shadows clung to you like fog. You've cried in secret. You've smiled while carrying the weight of despair. You've held on by threads when it felt like the entire fabric of your life was unraveling. But I, the Lord your God, was watching. I was with you in every unseen moment, and I stored every tear, every sigh, every silent prayer. And now I am answering you. Now I am rewarding your faithfulness. Now I am turning the page, and the story is about to shift so beautifully that you'll look back and wonder how you ever doubted. Finally, God is exposing this, yes, this hidden plan, this quiet orchestration that was working behind the scenes of your life. For too long, you have wondered if your life would ever change, if you would ever get your portion, if you were forgotten. But you were never forgotten. You were hidden so that the right moment could come forth. And now it has. Archangel Michael says this will happen. It is written in heaven. It is sealed with divine fire. Jesus himself is commanding you. Open this now. Open your heart. Open your faith. Open your expectation. Open your arms to receive. You are not stepping into just a new place. You are stepping into a promise. You are stepping into your inheritance. That house that is coming, it is not just brick and wood. It is your restoration. It is your reward. It is your redemption wrapped in form and structure. The walls will carry the laughter you've been waiting to release. The floors will hold the feet of friends and family who celebrate you. The windows will catch the morning sun as you awaken to the reality that the season of struggle is over. And the roof will echo your prayers of gratitude. Because you will know deep down in your soul that God has done this. This person who is about to bless you, they do not even fully know the magnitude of what they're about to do. They may be a stranger, a distant connection, or someone you've seen but never thought much of. But their heart has been stirred. They are being moved by something higher. They are about to obey an instruction from heaven itself. And you are the recipient. Open it quickly. Open it now. There is urgency in the spirit realm. This is your time. You have been faithful in little. You have honored God in dry seasons. You have spoken life when everything around you screamed death. And now God is responding not with words but with manifestation. Not with a whisper, but with thunder. Not with delay, but with acceleration. Archangel Michael says, the time has come. Jesus is commanding you to open this right now. Open it soon, quickly, quickly. The blessing is closer than it has ever been. There is a wind blowing from the throne room. It is sweeping away the dust of delay, the clouds of confusion, the weight of weariness. It is clearing the way for you to walk boldly into the new that has your name written all over it. You thought it would take years, but God says, I am doing it now. You thought you had to earn it, but God says it's a gift. You thought it was for someone else, but God says it is yours. A day that shifts the entire trajectory of your life. A divine appointment with destiny. Archangel Michael says, mark this day. Heaven has released the scroll. The trumpet has sounded. The instructions have gone forth. All that remains is for you to believe. All that remains is for you to receive. All that remains is for you to trust that God is not a man that he should lie, nor the Son of Man that he should change his mind. If he said it, it will come to pass. Open it now. Quickly. You will receive a very good surprise from God. It will be better than you imagined. It will be beyond what you prayed for. It will be pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will stand in the middle of your new house and cry tears you didn't know were still inside you. Tears of gratitude, tears of wonder, tears of awe, because it will be real. It will be tangible and it will be yours. God says this is not just about property. This is about purpose. The house is a symbol, but the message is deeper. I am moving you into a new place in life, a new level, a new chapter, a new dimension of your calling, your influence, your joy. You have been through the fire, and now you are coming out gold. You have weathered the storm, and now the sun is rising. You have wrestled through long nights, and now morning has come. Archangel Michael is watching over this process. He is guarding the path. He is pushing away every obstacle. He is opening doors that no one can shut. He is standing in your defense. And Jesus is commanding you again. Open this right now. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Because something is shifting in your favor. And if you hesitate, you may miss the initial signs. Open it quickly. The time is short. The hour is holy. The miracle is already in motion. You will not miss it. You will not lose it. You will not be left behind. God is ensuring that everything that belongs to you comes directly into your hands. Every lost opportunity, every broken dream, every stolen moment, God is redeeming it all. And He is starting with this: a house, a home, a promise fulfilled, a prophetic reward. This message is for you. God says, I have been watching you, listening to your prayers, and feeling the silent cries of your heart. There are moments you don't speak of, moments you've swallowed your pain and kept your dreams buried under burdens no one else could see. But I, the Lord your God, have seen them all. I know how long you've waited. I know how often you've asked, when, God? When will it be my turn? When will the promise find me? And now I tell you, this is that time. This is that hour. There are only 2 hours left before the heavens begin to move in ways you never imagined. Archangel Michael says, Jesus is commanding you to open this right now. Don't ignore it. Don't hesitate. Open it quickly. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. God says, the time has come for me to restore everything you thought was lost, Everything that was stolen from you is being returned sevenfold. That closed door you thought was permanent, watch it swing wide open. That promise you thought was delayed forever, it is arriving sooner than expected. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart, prepare your home, because a person is being sent to you. Someone whose heart has been stirred by me. They will give you a new house. Yes, I said a new house. Not a place of sorrow or suffering, but a place of rest and restoration. This is not about brick and wood. This is about the place I've prepared to shelter your dreams and the legacy I'm about to birth through you. This message is for you. Don't take it lightly. Jesus is commanding you now to open it quickly. Let your heart receive the truth that others tried to silence. God says, I am the one orchestrating every detail. The conversations that seemed random, I placed them there. The delays that confused you, I allowed them to prepare you. The rejections that crushed you, I permitted them to elevate you. Because what I am giving you now is not something small. It is something eternal. It's something that carries generational impact. You are not just receiving a blessing. You are becoming the answer to prayers prayed by your ancestors. Archangel Michael says, don't be distracted by what your eyes see right now. The chaos around you is not your conclusion. It is the evidence that the shift has begun. Every trial you faced was preparation. Every heartbreak you endured was planting. Every betrayal you survived was pruning. But now comes the harvest. Now comes the divine reversal. God says, I've heard your sighs in the midnight hours, the ones no one else noticed. I've watched you choose kindness when you were broken, faith when you were afraid, love when you were empty. I saw it, and now I reward it. I am giving you what eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. This message is for you. Don't scroll past it. Don't treat it like every other message. This is different. Jesus is commanding you to open this. The heavens are shifting on your behalf. The earth is making room for your blessing. The stars are aligning with your purpose. God says the blessing that's coming will embarrass the enemy. The miracle that's about to fall into your lap will silence every lie spoken about you. The new house is not just a building. It is the evidence that I kept every promise, even when it looked like nothing was happening. Archangel Michael says, you are not forgotten. You were never forsaken. You were hidden in my hands while I worked out what man could never do for you. That person you're about to meet is being sent by me. Their heart has already been stirred. They don't know why they're thinking of you, dreaming of you, planning something for you. But I do, because I placed it there. I wrote your name on their heart. They have the keys to a house with your name on it. Not rented, not borrowed, yours. Paid for by grace, delivered by faith. God says 2 hours left. Don't doubt it. Don't reason it away. Just believe this message is for you. The time is urgent because the release is specific. The heavens are open. The angels are dispatched. The moment is ordained. God says, all those nights you went to bed questioning your worth, they are over. All those tears you cried, wondering if your story mattered, they were not in vain. I bottled every one of them. I remember every prayer, even the ones you forgot. Archangel Michael says this will happen. A divine encounter, a miraculous shift, a testimony that will shake your city. Jesus is commanding you, open this now, not later. Don't say maybe. Don't say I'll see. Open your heart and receive this. You're not here by accident. This moment was written before time began. The blessing is not just about you. It's about every person connected to your obedience. When you receive this, others will be set free. When you step into your new house, others will find shelter. When your joy returns, others will find hope. God says it's not just about you. It's about legacy. It's about purpose. It's about destiny. Open it quickly. This message is for you and you know it. Your spirit feels it. Your heart confirms it. Your soul has been waiting for this. God says, I am speaking directly to you. Don't miss this moment. Don't let doubt talk you out of it. Don't let fear block your inheritance. Archangel Michael says, you were made for this. You were chosen for this, and everything in your life has led to this. It will be the day everything shifts. It will be the day heaven's promise kisses earth's reality. Open this, share it, declare it, and watch me do what only I can do. God says, 2 hours left. Prepare yourself. It's about to happen. God says, my beloved child, I have watched over you with great care, and now a divine moment is unfolding before you. Hear me clearly, for this is not a coincidence, not a dream, but a sacred revelation sent to prepare you for what is about to come. Archangel Michael says Jesus is commanding you to open this right now. This is a message wrapped in glory, held by angels, delivered to your soul with fire and urgency. There is someone assigned by heaven itself who is about to bring you into a place you never imagined. A new house, a holy dwelling, a refuge, a reward for your tears, your prayers, and your unwavering faith. You must open it soon. Open it quickly. Do not delay, for the moment is holy. This message is not from man, not from the voices of the world, but from the depths of the divine. You have walked through fire, crossed valleys of sorrow, and cried silent tears at night. You have waited for answers, wondered when the breakthrough would come. But God says that time is now. I am turning your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty. I am sending someone chosen and anointed to give you this house. It will not be earned by labor, but gifted through favor. This person has already been stirred in their spirit. They cannot rest, cannot sleep until they obey what I have whispered to them. Archangel Michael stands beside you now. His sword is of light and truth. He is guarding your path, clearing the way for this miracle to reach you. Jesus himself, with hands scarred by love, is speaking your name in heaven. He says, my child, I am sending this gift to you because I have seen your sacrifice. I have heard every prayer. I have collected every tear. I am the God of justice, the God who restores. And today I declare restoration over your life. Do not question how. Do not ask when. Simply believe. The gates are opening. The wind of heaven is moving. Do not speak this to everyone. Some will not understand. Some have been secretly jealous of you. Some wanted to see you fail. But I have hidden this blessing for an appointed time, and now it shall be revealed. Prepare your heart. Clean your space. Make room not just in your house, but in your soul, for what I am about to deliver. Finally, God is exposing this. The ones who mocked you will watch you rejoice. The ones who turned their backs will witness your elevation. I am setting a table before you in the presence of those who thought you were finished. You are safe. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. The journey has not been easy, but the reward is sure. What you thought was lost is being returned. What you believed was broken is being restored. What seemed like the end is becoming your beginning. The new house is symbolic, yes, but it is also real. A key is being prepared. A deed is being signed. A door is being opened. Open it now. Quickly, quickly, for every second is sacred. The angels are rejoicing. Heaven is in motion. The divine countdown has begun. Something powerful will shift. It will not be loud in the natural, but in the spiritual realm it will thunder like heaven's trumpet. You will know it. You will feel it. Your spirit will leap. This house, this blessing, this reward will arrive with grace. And you will say, only God could do this. And indeed, only I, the Lord, have made it so. Walk forward, my child. The light is green. The doors are open. You are entering into divine fulfillment. Open it now before the moment passes. Trust me, I am here. I have always been here, and I will not fail you. This is your time. This is your promise. This is your miracle. Amen.